This next video covers the multiplicative property of equality with whole numbers. So that property, the multiplication property, is a tool that we're going to use to solve equations. And an equation is a statement that two expressions are equal. And in order to solve an equation, we want to find all numbers, which we call solutions, that make our equation a true statement. So for example, here I have 2x equals 4. What value of x would make this a true statement? Well, of course, this is when x equals 2. But what if it wasn't so easy to see? How might we be able to get that x by itself in order to solve for it? So what we need to remember is that we need to treat algebraic equations like a seesaw. You have to keep them balanced. So our golden rule is what we do onto both sides, we do onto one, right? If I'm adding 5 to one side, I add 5 to the other side. If I'm dividing a side by 2, I'm dividing the other side by 2 to keep everything balanced. So the multiplicative property says this: if I have two things that are equal, then if I divide them by the same number or multiply them by the same number, that maintains its equality. So for problem 1, I want to solve for x. My joke is we like our x's lonely, right? We like our x's lonely. So how can I get that 5 by itself? Well, I could maintain equality by dividing both sides by 5 to get x equals 7. For problem 2, I need to solve for x again, but now I have x over 2 is 11. I've got a fraction. I don't like working with fractions, right? Nobody's a big fan of working with fractions. When I see a fraction, we all kind of go, ooh, right? Well, I could get rid of the fraction by multiplying both sides by 2, right? Because that would give me 2x over 2 is 22, and those 2's cancel, so I'm left with x is 22.